Including China, Tesla held a 17.7% market share in EVs worldwide in 2018. As I remember, they held a 23% market share the previous year. We projected that in our base case, Tesla's market share would decline from 17.7% to 11%, and in our bear case, to 6%. In actuality, though, their market share rose to 23% last year and is currently, as of mid-year, approximately 26%. Additionally, Tesla has a 79%-80% market share in the US. We think Tesla may have a better chance at the autonomous driving market than we first thought, especially in China. They could, in our opinion, take up 10% of that market. Each market, in our opinion, will probably grow into an inherent territorial monopoly. Tesla is going to rule the US market, in our opinion. We didn't anticipate that this would be the case in China, and although we remain skeptical, recent actions indicate that Tesla might have a chance there. Elon Musk has stated that he has been utilizing a prototype of their fully autonomous vehicle to travel to and from work, and he is hardly needed to take over. Elon's willingness to be the test subject is something I find admirable, and I take his word for it. Thanks to billions of miles of data, Tesla has probably encountered more corner cases than most automakers and tech companies will in the next 5 years. This episode is going to be a crazy journey, so buckle up. It's going to get really crazy as we go deeper into the world of Tesla stock. We're here to explain everything to you because, according to none other than Cathie Wood, Tesla's stock is about to go berserk. Join us as, with the help of Cathie Wood's in-depth investigation, we unlock the mysteries surrounding Tesla's impending boom. With its revolutionary developments in autonomous driving technology and its calculated moves in important markets, Tesla is set to upend the industry like never before. That's not all, though. The complex dynamics of Tesla's possible domination in the US and Chinese markets will also be covered. Please click the like and subscribe icons before we begin. Greetings and welcome to Tesla Stock News. Let's get started and discover the thrilling trip that lies ahead. There are rumors that Tesla is getting ready to take on industry titans like Uber and Lyft with the debut of its own ride-hailing service. Our prediction is that Tesla will launch a ride-hailing service this year, taking on Uber and Lyft head-to-head. This may completely shift the game if they do, which we believe they will. Envision getting into a Tesla on your next trip. It's not only conceivable, but increasingly probable. Now, what's the deal with Tesla's hype? To begin with, their products are now sought-after collectibles. Because of their distinct authentication codes, anything purchased through their official website is almost certain to eventually command a premium price. Let's also discuss Tesla's shares. Even with all the doubts, a lot of professionals think it's still being overlooked. What is their lowest possible pricing target? A staggering $1,500 during a span of 5 years, to be exact. Analysts predicted in 2018 that Tesla would lose market share, yet the reverse has occurred. Tesla has been increasing its market share steadily. Most recently, it was about 26%. That's a significant accomplishment, particularly in light of the intense rivalry for electric vehicles. And here's the thing. Tesla maintains a solid 21% market share in China, a country where electric car manufacturers seem to be springing up everywhere. It's akin to being the ball's belle amid an ocean of suitors. The best part is that social commerce behemoth Pinduoduo is also participating. They're creating quite a fuss by leveraging their platform to offer discounts on Teslas. Tesla has to intervene and remind everyone who is in charge. What is the bottom line, then? Not only is Tesla retaining its market share, but it's also taking a larger and larger chunk of the action. And keep in mind, none of this takes into account their possible forays into ride-hailing or driverless driving. It's reasonable to conclude that the Tesla train won't be stopping anytime soon. Wood said there is a lot of excitement surrounding Tesla's possible entry into the ride-hailing business. Imagine this, based on Cathie Wood's research, Tesla may very well introduce its own ride-hailing service this year, competing against industry heavyweights like Uber and Lyft. The worst part is that a lot of analysts, like Cathie Wood, are optimistic that Tesla will take this action. They're putting money on it because they think it might transform the game. Why the flurry of excitement now? Cathie Wood claims that this is because this possible ride-hailing endeavor hasn't been taken into account in their estimates. They had been expecting Tesla to keep its portion of the market from the previous year, but Wood says that if they launch this ride-hailing service, it might blow beyond their estimates. Let's go right to the point, though. Over the following 5 years, Cathie Wood's investment philosophy requires a minimum yearly return of 15%, and guess what? She believes Tesla might even surpass that threshold. Wood thinks Tesla might win even with the current legislation that has shaken things up in California and affected companies like Uber. Wood is undaunted by the complex regulatory environment, even in California, where new laws have alarmed companies like Uber. She thinks Tesla can overcome these obstacles and come out stronger than before. She sees Tesla as a leader with the potential to change the game, not just another participant. Cathie Wood's persistent faith in Tesla therefore says volumes about the company's potential to not just weather the storm, but grow in it, despite the uncertainty that surrounds it. Why? Her analysis suggests that Tesla's business model offers a special benefit in that it can hire drivers on a full-time basis, because owning a Tesla is more affordable than owning a regular car. Suppose Tesla allows individuals to become members of their team for a $5,000 down payment or $7,000 for a Model 3, which makes it even more inexpensive than a typical sedan. It's also a win-win situation because of the high resale value that is promised. A customer could be approached by Tesla with the offer to purchase a Model 3 for $5,000 or $7,000 down if they join. You can deduct the remaining amount, and it will cost you less than a Toyota Camry, incidentally. Therefore, Cathie Wood suggests that if you're considering getting on the Tesla train, this would be the ideal time. You know who else, besides Cathie, is optimistic about Tesla? Our pals from Seeking Alpha. It's not enough to merely watch Tesla's phenomenal rise from the sidelines. Seeking Alpha is your one-stop shop for the most recent information on Tesla, Tesla stock price targets, Tesla innovation, and everything Elon Musk related for fans of the company and those who have an eye for finding the next big stock market find. One of the top online resources for news on Tesla is Seeking Alpha. Get to the truth without listening to the mainstream media's anti-Tesla rhetoric. To take advantage of a special discount, click the link in the description. Were you aware that Tesla is prepared to supply actual miles of data to power its self-driving network? They're sitting on a data gold mine of roughly 14 to 15 billion miles, which is pretty amazing stuff. We're talking about a potentially game-changing amount of data, roughly 14 to 15 billion miles, that might completely change the way we think about transportation in the future. It truly is revolutionary, not just amazing. Similar to what Cathie Wood said regarding genomics, the company that has the most high-quality data and the best AI knowledge would probably win the autonomous taxi market. And what do you know? In this race, Tesla appears to be miles ahead of the competition. Not even close are Google, Cruise Automation, or even BYD, China's presumptive leader. In relation to China, there are also changes occurring there. Former major participant NVIDIA has left the field to make way for Zane, a new competitor. The worst part is that Zane isn't compatible with self-driving cab systems. Due to its distinct regulatory environment, intense competition, and the challenges of conducting business in a radically different cultural and economic context, China has long been a difficult battleground for international enterprises. At first, Tesla encountered considerable difficulties breaking into the Chinese market. With strong government backing and a strong customer base, local rivals like NIO, XPeng, and Li Auto appeared to be in the lead. Furthermore, worries about regulatory compliance and data security made Tesla's ascent to dominance in China even more difficult. On the other hand, recent events suggest that the dynamics may be changing. Previously regarded as the leader in China's competition for the best autonomous taxi platform, BYD is currently having difficulties. Concerns have been expressed over BYD's plan and capabilities due to the company's exclusion of NVIDIA from its autonomous platform and the advent of Zane, a technology that is not ideal for autonomous taxi networks. This leaves a gap in the market, giving Tesla the chance to fill it and advance significantly. Moreover, Tesla's approach to autonomous driving, supported by its enormous collection of real-world data and state-of-the-art AI technology, may find favor with both Chinese regulators and consumers. Due to its innovative history and flexibility in accommodating local laws and customs, enforced by the idea that